Alright everybody, welcome back to EKG. It's your buddy Paul here, and we're back doing another playthrough of Crusader Kings II on the Game of Thrones mod. And this was a character requested to me in the last video that I play. And guess what? I'm already getting to it, so make sure you respond who you want to play with in the comments, because I'll get to it. I honestly want to play with the characters you want to see. And but with the character requested was Littlefinger, who's a really fun character to play in this game, because he's got high intrigue, high diplomacy, high everything you need in this game to get stuff done in the Game of Thrones and the behind the scenes nonsense. So like we did with the last playthrough, I'm going to set some goals for myself. I'm going to do some Littlefinger goals, some in-character goals. So our first goal is going to be to marry Sansa Stark, because we all know he's got the crush on his old fling's daughter. Luckily this mod makes it easy on us, because we start out with Sansa in our care. This takes place before she goes to Winterfell. That's in the show anyway. But we have her, and we have the option to marry her ourselves, which we are going to do, quite obviously, because then we can already achieve one of our goals right off the bat. Ding ding, I'm setting myself up for success this time. But our next goal is going to be a little bit harder. It's not going to be a gimme in the first day of the game. We're going to become king. That's going to be our next goal. We failed to do that as Cersei last week, so we're going to make sure we do that this time. We're going to be King Littlefinger with Queen Sansa, and I promise that. So with Littlefinger here, the first thing you got to do is kind of wait out what you're doing with the war, because you're still holding out for Riverrun, so you've got to make sure that you take that, and then after that you actually get Harrenhal with all your titles and whatnot. So I'll become the Lord of the Riverlands, and then I can fight for my wife Sansa's claim here, and then we can take the north as well, and then we'll be a powerful force to be reckoned with. So we just kind of had to wait out for this siege at Riverrun to be over, for Jaime to do his business outside the walls with the Blackfish and whatnot. But as soon as that happens, we'll have some power here. And oh, do you guys see this? Look who just joined my court. What? Guys, I have a White Walker in my court. I can make him my cupbearer. What the fuck? This is amazing. Oh, he's gonna be my new buddy. I wish I could make him a bodyguard. Alright, and it looks like already, Edmure's been captured and the war for the Riverlands is over for the Tullys. So I'm gonna be getting my titles back any minute now. I had to do nothing in that war. I raised my troops to try to help out, but I didn't even get to fight any battles. So as soon as the Freys are done fighting their wars for the Iron Throne, they'll come back under my vassalage, and I'll be able to use them in the wars to come. And the next one's going to be for Sansa, as soon as I can get a chance to declare my title here, and I got to get my troops back. So we're going to raise some troops, and then we're going to be marching north for my wifey's claim. Alright, Sir Norbert the Blind of House Who the Fuck Are You is going to try to take my titles from me now. So I'm going to have to fight an internal rebellion while I'm trying to get these claims on the north. This is the same old man, the same blind old man who I accidentally married as Cersei in the last playthrough and then had to try to murder. This is unfortunate. This guy's gonna follow me. He's gonna follow me through all my playthroughs this season. This blind old fuck. I'm gonna crush you. I'm gonna crush the living hell out of you. I didn't get to do it last time because you were a little older in that version, and it was a little tougher to get people to murder you. But this time, there's no mercy. You are my vassal, damn it, and I'm gonna crush the living shit out of your blind ass. Alright, I got my troops amassed here, and we're marching on Norbert. We're gonna take the fight to him. We got this. Take it! Take it! Aha! Shaldrick, you did it, buddy. Alright. So we're moving on. We're gonna try to take the capital, and well, it looks like, never mind. It looks like he died in battle, so that war is over. So we ended Sir Blind the Douche. We did it. Sir Norbert has ended the curse of Sir Norbert has ended. A graceful 2 episodes in, so I'm grateful for that. That internal rebellion could have really been a problem. And I've got one of my prisoners declaring a trial by combat here. I gotta give someone who's not that valuable. We can go with Shadrick the Mad Mouse. If he's a deep cut from the books. I think he's on here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. So I'm gonna pick him. He traveled with Brienne in some of the chapters in the books in Feast for Crows. Kind of interesting character, and then I think he ends up in the Vale, which is why Littlefinger has him in this playthrough. So he's gonna do my trial by combat for me. And it looks like he won, so I'm going to end up sending him to the Night's Watch to make sure that he doesn't fight any wars against me, because usually people treat that better than beheading his kinsman. Alright, it looks like there's a new ruler on the Iron Throne, and look who it is. It's Myrcella. It looks like Tommen must have died. So Myrcella is now ruling on the Iron Throne as the Queen of the Iron Throne, and oh my god, look who she's married to. Oh my god, she is married to Tyrion Lannister, guys. Tyrion, you're supposed to give the Lannisters a better name than this, goddammit. You were supposed to be the good one of the group. You were supposed to be the one who didn't fuck his family. What is this? How hard is it? How hard is it, Tyrion? You were with the Dragon Queen. You came all the way home because you had to bang your niece. Oh, this is unfortunate. This is an unfortunate way for your story to go, buddy. But hey, Tyrion Lannister is the king on the Iron Throne, so we got that out of this playthrough at least. Alright, so what I'm going to need to do if I want to take the north is find a way to declare war against this chick. This is, for people who read the books, Jane Poole. It's a person they try to pass off as a fake Arya. So for all intents and purposes, she is Arya in this mod until the real Arya is found. So I need to find a way to declare war on her, possibly through the Iron Throne, in order so I can fight for Sansa's claim for the north, so we can send our troops up there and, you know, get her home back. So we're going to declare war for her, for my darling wife here, Sansa Baelish, so we can go take her homeland back. And we're doing it. We're declaring the war for Winterfell, and we're marching north, folks. We're taking it to Ramsay Bolton with the troops of the Riverlands. I don't get the troops of the Vale in this scenario, which is unfortunate. And oh, this is also very unfortunate. I think Shireen is fighting, or sorry, not Shireen, Myrcella is fighting a war, like a rebellion against other people within the realm. So when I declared war to take the north, all these troops are hostile towards me. They're not really fighting me, they're here fighting someone else, but if I run into them, they'll fuck me up. So it's going to be really hard to raise my troops in the Riverlands given all this. This is going to be exceedingly difficult. I'm going to have to like raise them and then like use guerrilla tactics through my own country to march north, leaving all my castles undefended, mind you. But I don't think these guys are going to actually siege my castle because they're not really fighting me. They're trying to win the other war, so I don't think that's necessarily going to be a problem. And it looks like there's Bolton troops up here too, so they marched south in a hurry. But I think if I'm right, I can't really see if they're hostile towards the other troops, but if they are, I can kind of lead them down here and then scoot up past them and try to take Winterfell in a hurry. Because I kind of chose this defensive position in between the two rivers, so that way no one could sneak up on me. I'd always have a defensive advantage. But if I can sneak around them here and try to get these troops to fight the Boltons, who aren't even meant to be fighting them, then I might be able to sneak past them. Oh, it worked. It worked. The Boltons are getting fucked up, and I'm going north, guys. We're free. We're going to take our home. And, well, this is some fucking bullshit. The war ended inconclusively because another ruler took over on the Iron Throne. Stannis' daughter, Shireen, is now the Iron Queen here. Or not the Iron Queen, sorry, the Queen on the Iron Throne. So that ended my war completely. There's nothing I can do about that. It just ends. So I have to find a way to declare war again, which pretty much nullifies all the hard work I've done. This is so annoying. Because you actually put in a lot of work towards these claims. You know, you have to make sure you marry the right people and declare war at the right time against the right person, making sure that like you have the right amount of troops based on how your vassals like you. And you get all this work done, you march north, you're ready to take the battle to them, swords in hand, and then because another ruler takes over, the war ends inconclusively. Does that happen in real life? The wars just end inconclusively because someone inconveniently died? All the troops just lay down their arms like, oh, I guess we can't fight anymore because the ruler's dead. I guess this battle's over, and everyone just walks home. Is that what happens? Oh, I am upsetty spaghetti. Alright, so Shireen is still fighting internal rebellion, so what I'm going to do is just declare war again, but I'm going to have to do it against Shireen this time, which is going to be a little bit harder. But we're gonna do it anyway because I'm getting impatient here and this is really starting to piss me off. But I'm hoping that she's fighting enough enemies that I can actually pull this off. I've got not a stupid number of troops. I've got a little less than 10,000, which is not a lot, but I've seen wars won with less. So we're gonna raise our troops and I guess take the fight to Shireen to take Winterfell. This is a roundabout way of going about this, but I was not planning this. So once my troops are amassed, I might as well just march to King's Landing since I'm not fighting the Boltons. I mean, I am, but that's not the main enemy, and... No! 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 Did it happen again? No. Guys, another inconclusive war because the ruler died again. Shireen's dead. Oh my god. Yep, so Shireen is dead, the war is inconclusive, and... I'm done. I'm declaring independence. I'm about to do something really stupid because I'm sick of this. Melisandre is the ruling regent in King's Landing right now, and I'm going to declare war on her because fuck it. 2 wars have ended inconclusively, and I'm not putting up with this shit. I'm not going to live in a land where my soldiers will just drop down their arms anytime a ruler dies on the Iron Throne, which is apparently every fucking week. Apparently it happens all the time. It should not be shocking. How would they even get the news that fast? No part of this is not upsetting to me. But what we're going to have to do is, the Iron Throne has a lot more troops than me. Like, a lot. So the only way we're going to be able to get this done is we have to, like, sneak around them to get to King's Landing somehow. And then try to to scale the walls of King's Landing, get in there and take the queen before anything else can happen. So our chances of winning this are very slim, but if it happens, we'll become the king. So I can achieve my other goal, and then we'll have our first perfect playthrough. I think my plan originally was to be king on the Iron Throne, but... Oh, hey, Sansa's pregnant. Oh, that's nice. But my plan was to be the king on the Iron Throne. I don't think I said that specifically when I was recording, so, you know what? Goal accomplished. I'm meeting myself halfway. We became the king, damn it, by the letter. Alright, so I was able to get to King's Landing and sneak around the troops. Now, what I have to do is wait for all the siege equipment to be built, and then we can attack. I just have to hope that we can scale King's Landing in the first attack, because if we don't, reinforcements are going to come. Think of, like, the Blackwater episode in Game of Thrones. Alright, so we're scaling the walls. Let's do this. Let's do the battle. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Attack King's Landing. Yes! Oh, what? We did it! Guys, we took King's Landing. We did it. We had one chance at that, and we pulled it off. And now that we have the queen, we instantly win the war. That's the way this game works. If you capture the enemy ruler, you win. So, Melisandre, eat a dick. I wish I would have captured you too, because you're the real person we were fighting. But the war's over. As soon as I do this, I'm the king. I'm the king of Harrenhal, and then Sansa is my queen. The second goal accomplished, guys. Become the king. We did it. We are the king of the Harrenhal, the broken, dragon-burnt castle. But it's something. It's something, damn it. It's better than being the frickin' fourth king in 2 weeks there on the Iron Throne. And it looks like the White Walkers took the wall, so I guess it's a good thing I never ended up marching north, because I would have just gotten fucked up by the White Walkers if I got up too far north where the battle was going on, because the Night's Watch kept constantly calling me into wars, like begging for help, and I never... because the Night's Watch kept begging me for help, trying to get me to march north, and I never did, and thank God. But we accomplished our goals, so we're going to be playing as another character next week, guys. Thanks for watching. Like I said, if you want to request anyone to play as, I'm happy to do it in any scenario, any playthrough for the Crusader Kings II Game of Thrones mod. So join us next week, and we're watching Game of Thrones tonight. Let's do it.